Monday morning, 5:12 a.m. Thomas McLair, Senior IT Technician at the Traffic Control and Road Maintenance Center of Frankfield, sleeps at home in one of the suburbs of the city. So do the rest of the 1.5 million people living in Frankfield, spending the stormy, rainy November night sleeping in peace before the beginning of a long week. But most of them are not on call like Thomas. 5:13 a.m. Thomas gets an emergency call from the office. The traffic control system is having problems with switching from night to morning mode. The system is still running, but is not responding to controls. Some of the traffic lights remain in flashing mode. Others are changing erratically. On-call system operators are having a hard time accessing the control interface remotely. They cannot log in to the servers hosting the control software, and the morning rush hour is coming. 5:28 a.m. After several unsuccessful attempts to access the traffic control servers from his home computer, Thomas leaves his house in the car, speeding into the foggy, rainy morning towards the downtown, thinking about what could be causing this strange situation. He has no reason to suspect that the simulator game he downloaded to his home computer 6 months earlier installed something else. A keystroke logger, a small invisible spy application sending information to its owners. Personal information about Thomas and his activities. The contacts he has. Messages he types in. The websites he visits. The bank cards he uses, and his accounts to different online services. Since he also uses his home computer to access company IT infrastructure, it captures those usernames and passwords as well. For some, access to this kind of sensitive information is the most valuable, but being a spy is only one role of this silent software. It also acts like a virus. After collecting addresses from Thomas's email program, it began to generate fake emails and send itself as an attachment to Thomas's contacts. Surely Patricia, Thomas's wife, wouldn't remember that email sent by her husband to her desktop computer in the Frankfield Medical Center the next morning. The email was strange. The message was empty, but she opened the attachment. It was another busy day, and she forgot to mention the email to her husband. Other hospital workers started getting similar strange emails from known or unknown senders. The IT department of the hospital, being busy with maintenance, could not pay enough attention to react, just like they couldn't pay enough attention to prevention, training, and sharing up-to-date security-related knowledge with the staff. More and more computers became infected Frankfield-wide, building up a highly distributed network of enslaved machines. A botnet, collecting and sending different kinds of valuable information to its herder, used to perform different actions like spamming and launching attacks. The herder, a new breed of entrepreneur, sells the services of the botnet and the collected information to the highest bidder. The bidders are sometimes interested in special tasks, like causing mass chaos somewhere in the world. A group of these bidders bought login credentials to a mid-sized city's traffic control system from the botnet herder. So, after waiting several weeks for the right moment, they've just used what they paid for. The traffic control of Frankfield is now in their hands. 5:42 a.m. Thomas is on the way to the office. Increasing traffic, no traffic control, and stormy weather makes conditions dangerous. The problem with the traffic control system is the only thing in his mind now. But that's not the only system having problems in the city. During the night, another threat has been set in motion. Infected computers forming the botnet have been commanded to launch denial-of-service attacks on the city's hospitals. Some of these infected computers are inside the hospital's own firewalls. Critical systems have slowed or no longer function. The technicians are having a hard time finding the source of the problem. Coordination of nurses and tasks is almost impossible. Phone lines are busy. The situation is becoming critical. 5:47 a.m. Thomas encounters his first malfunctioning traffic light and nearly collides with another vehicle. The radio broadcasts a severe weather warning for Frankfield and surrounding areas. Thomas realizes the urgency of regaining control of the traffic system. Despite the conditions, Thomas drives his car as fast as possible to get to the office. 5:48 a.m. A huge accident in the fog, heavy storm, and morning traffic. The 30-plus casualties, including Thomas, need urgent help and attendance. But chaos now rules in Frankfield.